everyone, here's Mayuri Mani back with the new tutorial with a simple program but meaning of each and every word. My dear friends, it's very important, so please watch this video and subscribe my channel so that you will get notification as soon as I do the next video. Now my dear friends, here I have taken a simple program of Java that of line 7. My dear friends, compare this program with before some languages like C and C++, where it includes the header files, but in Java there are no header files. It directly starts with the class name. That means the code complexity as compared to C++ and C in Java is less. So now let's see what's the meaning of each and every individual word. So my dear friends, let's begin it. Now the first line, that is public class hello. Now my dear friends, as Java is an object-oriented programming language, it should contain at least one class, and as we know, the syntax to declare a class is class name, where class, a predefined keyword, is used for the purpose of declaring a class in Java, and class name which must be user defined, that we define as per our requirement. And my dear friends, be sure that the class name, the initial letter always is capital. Now here, before class name, I had used the access specifier, that public. That means the scope of this class will remain throughout the code, and hence we are using the public access specifier. Now the second line contains the open curly braces. That means the scope of the class have started from this open curly braces till the end. Now my dear friends, moving to the third line, that is public static void main string argues. That means as compared to C and C++, where it contains the void main only, but here public static, along with that it contains one parameter string argues. What's the reason behind why this predefined keywords are used? Let's see one by one. Now the first one, that is public, which means function is visible. That means void main. As we know, every program starts with the void main statement. The execution of program starts with void main, so that for the visibility of that main method, public is used. Now you will have the question, why it is not there in C and C++? As my dear friends, I told you that execution of the Java is in two steps. That means first it is compiled and then again it is interpreted. Interpreted is nothing but the JVM, that is Java Virtual Machine, which is the code, different code, so that it can understand that the main method is here. As public, it will have the scope throughout the code and also outside the code. That means for that purpose, it has given the public. That means it represents the visibility of main function. The main function should be public so as it to get accessed outside the program by interpreted, that is by JVM, that is Java Virtual Machine. Now the second one, that is static. Why static keyword used? Now as we know, each method is called by using the object. Here instead of object, static is used. Static keyword is used. As main method is declared as static, it can be accessed by interpreted without the help of any object, and hence the keyword is used before the void main static and also the public, so that they can access outside the class by the JVM. Now the next one is void. As my dear friends, every method has somewhat a return type. In the same way, void, it is a return type of main method. It indicates that main method is not going to return any value. That means empty. Void means empty. That means the main method is not going to return any kind of value, and hence it is written as void. Suppose it is going to some function, is going to return some value. It can be in the form of integer, then the boolean, it may be string. Then we use the return keyword to return the value from the method. Now the next one is the main, which represents the starting point of program. That means the program starts from the main method. Now it has the parameter the string argues, which is the argue is an array of type string, which is nothing but array of type string, and it is used, my dear friends, to accept the command line argument. And what actually is a command line argument, which is very easy, and in next coming tutorial I will definitely have one program related to command line argument, and to accept this the string argue is used. Now the fourth line contains the open curly braces. That means the scope of main method from here had started, and from here it has been started, and after system.out.println, here after that close curly braces it has end. But my dear friends, as we had used the public before it can be called outside of a class for same this void main. Now my dear friends, moving towards the fifth line, that is system.out.println, and which contains in two quotes, that is hello, that is used to print some messages. As in C and C++ we used printf, while C and in C++ we use cout. In the same way it works here, but it contains system.out. Now what is the system? It is the class in java.language package, and my dear friends, by default java.language package is default package is java.language. As my dear friends, at the start I told that if initial letter is capital, then it is a predefined class. In the same way as in the upper at the third line, the string, which is a predefined class too, and system is also a predefined class. Now as we know, dot operator is used to access the method, or it may be variable. In the same sense, here we have to use out dot. Now out, it is static member of system class. That means it's some static method of a system class, and is an instance of java.io of print stream. That means, as we know, println is a predefined method, and a method is called by using an object. Now here system.out act as a whole object, and using that and dot operator we are calling the println method of Java. And whatever the string will be passed, whatever the sentence will be passed in a double quotes, it will be print as it is in our console window. Now println, that is a method of print stream class. Println prints an argument passed to the standard console and to a new line. That means println, which is print to next line, it will automatically jump to a next line. If we use print, then it will not jump to a next line. And this was all the meaning of each and every individual word of a simple program. If you understand this, then it will be very easy to write a Java program. My dear friends, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have some query, write in the comment section, and thank you for watching this video. Thank you.